Hey guys, welcome to our channel where we talk about tips and tricks you need to ace the TOEFL test. My name is Anastasia. I scored 119 on the TOEFL, and I have been helping students from all over the world for more than 10 years now. These are the words I used to start our first video back in December 2023, which has now received more than 30,000 views. Our third video, which focuses on TOEFL reading tips, has attracted over 108 viewers, while our two most popular videos, one about 57 words for the TOEFL and the other about TOEFL academic vocabulary, have been watched by over 191,000 and 164,000 people respectively. Can you imagine that? I honestly can't. Just a few days ago, our channel reached a major milestone of 50,000 subscribers, and by the time you watch this video, that number will probably be even higher. So today, I wanted to take a moment to celebrate, and most importantly, thank you all for being part of this TOEFL journey and our big supportive TOEFL community. It's incredible how many kind words you've written in the comments over the past few years and how much support and inspiration you've given me personally, as well as your fellow TOEFL students. I try to read all the comments and reply to as many of them as possible, especially when I see questions about TOEFL strategies, tips, or advice on how to prepare in the most effective way. I also often create videos based on your requests. So one of the upcoming videos will be about TOEFL art vocabulary, which many of you asked for. That video will be uploaded very soon. But of course, my absolute favorite part is reading the comments where you share your results. I'm always so happy to read your amazing success stories, how you've overcome difficulties and obstacles, and have finally received the score you've been dreaming of, often from the very first attempt. One of the most fulfilling aspects of being a teacher is getting to see how real people achieve their goals and move forward in their lives. That's why I always ask my students to keep me updated even after we've finished our lessons. Many of them I know really well. We've become great friends, and they always keep me posted on their progress. I also recognize many of you in the comments and already know your stories and the things you find most challenging about your preparation. I'm always curious to hear more, so if you feel like sharing small updates on your journey after you ace the TOEFL test, feel free to do so in the comment section. I'll be delighted to read them. Now, in today's video, I want to share some of your success stories. First, because they deserve to be celebrated. And second, because they can motivate those of you who are still preparing for the test. So, if you are a current TOEFL student and you've taken a few tests already and it feels like nothing is working out, don't give up. Remember that many of the people I'll mention now were in the exact same situation, but they managed to break through and got their amazing scores. Let's begin. I really want to thank Anastasia for helping me prepare for the TOEFL exam. I was taking it for the first time and had less than a week to study. I came across your videos and found them really informative and helpful. I especially used them for the reading and listening sections, and I'm happy to share that I got my results today. 27 in listening and 25 in reading, with an overall score of 109. Thanks a lot. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you. For those of you who are new to the channel, we have videos with TOEFL reading and listening simulations. So if you'd like to try them first and then listen to my explanations, feel free to check them out. Thanks for sharing your valuable knowledge. I got 120 on my TOEFL test, thanks to you. Now, that's an impressive feat. As you all know, I scored 119 on the test, so this is one of those cases where the student beats the teacher. I'm really happy for you. That's a truly stellar score. Keep it up. Hey, just here to thank you. I was really worried about my TOEFL speaking test. I found your channel 2 days before my test and watched everything related to speaking. Just with your tips and guidance, without much practice of my own, I scored a perfect 30 in speaking. I owe it to you. Thank you so much. I got 107. Reading, 29. Listening, 29. Speaking, 23. Writing, 26. Thanks to your videos. Thank you. I prepped for 3 days with your videos and got 117. I'm just average in English. Thanks a lot. Reading, 30. Speaking, 30. Listening, 30. Writing, 27. A score of 117 is amazing. And getting 30 out of 30 in the speaking section is just perfect. So congratulations. Please keep me posted. Hey Anastasia, I really appreciate your content. I prepared for the TOEFL mainly by watching your YouTube videos and a few other channels for sample tests. I just got my results and scored 110 out of 120 on my first attempt. Thank you again for all the valuable information. Thank you so much. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you. Your videos are truly amazing for TOEFL, especially your vocabulary tips. And the structure for the speaking and writing sections helped me so much. I was able to get reading 30, listening 29, speaking 30, and writing 28. Please keep up the amazing work. Another amazing score here. As you can see, getting 30 out of 30 on the test isn't impossible. In fact, it's actually quite common. We already have 5 people who've done it, and that's just counting the students who decided to share their results. I also completely agree that having the right structure in speaking and writing is key. Every single time I have a TOEFL consultation, I help students fix the structure of the writing for an academic discussion task, and it immediately boosts their score. So if you're struggling with this part of the test, you can watch these videos. You'll see that this section is much simpler than it seems. Hannah, I got 107 on the TOEFL with a 30 out of 30 in listening. Your videos were super helpful for the prep. Keep it up and thank you. Thank you. Just got my scores. With only 3 days of preparation, I got 115. Thank you so much. Today I took the exam and was able to get the score I needed for a certification program in reading and listening. I haven't received the other results yet. Thank you for your help. That's great. You know, about 97% of the students I work with individually these days are dentists and other medical professionals who need a specific score for their certification programs. And I know how hard it is for them to achieve those scores. Most of them aren't college students anymore. They work hard and have very limited time to prepare, so they can't afford to waste time on theory. They need everything explained in the shortest and clearest way possible. Reading is especially challenging for this group of students. So congratulations on getting the first part of your score. Your videos are great. I just took my TOEFL today. My reading score was 26 and listening was 20. I'm still waiting for writing and speaking scores, but I feel very confident. These results were possible thanks to your videos. I only had 1 week to prepare. I really appreciate your free resources, especially the listening exercises. They were crucial. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. I scored 113 out of 120. Thank you, Anastasia. I took your TOEFL prep course, and it was very helpful. I scored 112 on my first attempt. Your advice is super useful. Getting 112 on the first attempt is amazing. From my experience, I've noticed that students usually fall into 2 groups. Those who can stay calm and get their target score on the first attempt, and those who worry too much. And that affects their performance. So if you're preparing for the test and you feel that you fall into the second group, make sure you also work on your mindset. Practice breathing techniques. Build your confidence, and of course, make sure you have a solid, well-revised strategy for every question type. These students should also practice under tougher conditions at home than what they'll face on test day. That way, they'll be much more prepared to reach their target scores quickly. I took my test on January 18th. And scored 109 out of 120. I also got 30 out of 30 in the speaking section. Just wanted to leave a comment to thank you for helping students like me. Much love. Thank you so much. Hi, I usually don't leave comments, but I promised myself I would come back if I got a good score. I had less than a week to study. I thought I would get at best 90, but I got 104. More than enough for what I needed. Thank you so much. Especially the vocabulary list helped me in the writing section. The student is talking about the vocabulary list for the writing section that we have in the TOEFL course, but you can also watch these videos to learn more useful words for TOEFL writing. Anastasia, I received my TOEFL results. I scored 110. I can't believe it. My previous score before watching your videos was 87. After watching your videos, I was scoring around 103 to 105 in practice. So I was expecting something similar on test day. You can't imagine my reaction when I saw 110 in my ETS account. My family didn't believe me at first when I showed them the score. I'm so proud of myself, and I can't find the words to thank you. If it weren't for you, I would never have been able to get such a high score. Thank you so much for such a detailed comment. I'm really proud of you too. Please keep me updated on your progress. Thanks a lot. I prepared for the TOEFL in 7 days by watching your videos and scored 90 out of 120. My lowest score in any section was 20. That's great! I scored 112 on my TOEFL test. Thank you so much for your help. Dear Anastasia, I sincerely hope you see this message. I'm thrilled to share that I scored 110 out of 120 on my TOEFL IBT exam. I just wanted to thank you for all the high-quality TOEFL materials and lessons you generously provided for free. You have truly helped me achieve my dreams. Please don't forget how beautiful and life-changing your work is as a teacher. The world is a better place because of people like you. It has been an honor to be your student. Greetings from Brazil. You're so welcome. I got 27 in speaking. Thank you. Thank you for your videos. They helped me get the score I needed. Thank you. I took the TOEFL twice. The first time I got a 12 in reading, and yesterday I got 23, thanks to your videos. Your explanations raised my score. My techniques for finding the answers weren't good, and your videos completely changed the way I read. This comment honestly made me tear up. Imagine raising your score from 12 to 23. I'm working with a few students right now whose level is around intermediate, and I know how hard it is not only to prepare for the test, but also improve your English in just a few weeks or months. That's an incredible result. Thank you for sharing. Hey, thanks so much, ma'am. Just got my TOEFL score, 110. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was feeling anxious because I got a low score in the mock test, and I had the exam the next day. But your videos helped me feel confident again. I had my TOEFL on November 16, 2024. I watched your videos the whole day on November 15, and I just got my result. I scored 105. Your videos are super helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your TOEFL-related videos. They helped me a lot. I received my TOEFL score today and got 85. Reading 18, listening 20, speaking 22, writing 25. I thought I would get 25 plus in listening, but unfortunately I left 4 to 5 questions unfinished. Anyway, I needed at least 80 to get admitted, and I already received an offer letter from a university. Thanks again. Thank you. Getting the score you need is great, but scoring higher is even more satisfying. Great job. Thanks a lot. You're the best teacher. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video until the very end. Thank you for being here with me and for being part of our close-knit TOEFL community. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or doubts, and don't forget to share your success stories in the comments below to support those TOEFL takers who are still working toward their dream scores. Remember, scoring 100 plus on the TOEFL isn't rocket science. It's the little things you do that make all the difference. As always, I wish you all a stellar TOEFL score. See you next time. Bye.